Yeah, I wanted to come on and do another video. This video is called Tapped In. Now, a few months ago, I'm looking at the shelf, bookshelf in my best friend's apartment, and I picked up this book off the bookshelf, and it looked like a Bible. So I picked it up and started looking at it, and it wasn't a Bible, so I put it back. So that exact same day when she came home, when she went to the store and did whatever she was doing, she came home, and then she picked up the exact same book that I picked up. And I asked her, I said, "What made you pick up that book?" She was like, "I don't know. I just picked it up. I picked it up because I thought it was a Bible, because it looks like a Bible. All the gold lettering on the back, and it's a black book." And so the next thing you know, when I asked her, she didn't. She couldn't tell me why she did it, but she picked it up. Okay, and then yesterday, strange thing happened. Me, the pastor, we went to the grocery store to pick up food for homes, people that don't have money and stuff like that. We went to go pick up food, and I went ahead and got my stuff from from the back of the store where they keep everything, where stock is, where they have all stock and stuff. So um, I get the bakery and everything, and I load it up in the van. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching the pond, I'm watching the ducks, and then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I could just dive in there and just swim all the way across to the other side. So then the first thing came to my head was maybe somebody let their pet, you know, well, basically, I was thinking that somebody would probably let their pet caimans, let them go as babies inside those ponds, and then they grow up big enough, they wind up eating the ducks. But I said if that happened, the ducks wouldn't be there. So then I thought about snakes, and mostly snakes that are in water are usually anacondas or something like that, or um, I'm not too sure about red tails or boa constrictors hanging around water, but I know, you know, um, anacondas and what do they call water moccasins are prone to be around water. So then 20 minutes later pass, 30 minutes later pass, the pastor comes out, we load up more stuff in the van, and then we leave, go to the gas pump. One of the guys that was in the van wanted to get something from the gas station at the store, the gas station, and he gets back inside. We start we start driving, and then the first thing he says to me, "Have you ever seen this show where they have alligator hunters?" I was like, "Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. I've seen it before." And I said, "You're talking about the ones where they have they're hunting alligators, but at the same time, these." And then he asked me about red-tailed boas and stuff like that, and I was like, "I used to have one, and mine was like at least 7 to 8 feet long, because it was longer than me. It was because I'm like 6'1", so it was much longer than me." Um, and we were talking about how he was talking about, well, and I said they were eating the eggs. So then the story kept going on and on, and then he said that then he started talking about water moccasins being in the back of the church, and children, and them throwing mothballs to kind of run them off. And he was talking about how snakes would come up and try to eat frogs or whatever, but it's just the irony of being tapped in, and how some people, I can pick them up like right next to me. If someone's thinking, I can pretty much pick up, you know, somewhat of some people's thought process. Um, but this was a pretty good distance from between me and him. You know, that's like maybe um, a quarter of a football field, you know, away. So we're talking about a grocery store. A grocery store is not as long as a football field. So I would say a quarter of the grocery store or a quarter of the football field. That's how far I would think it would be between me and him. And even though I'm outside in the back in the van, you know, looking out at the lake, and then he comes back and talking about the stuff. It's like, man, how tapped in that I am, and how tapped in other people can be, you know. But I just wanted to share that story with you guys. Um, what I thought was very strange, you know. Same thing with my friend. She was gone to the store, and I picked up that book earlier that day. And then when she came back after, I don't know, 3, 4 hours, she picked up the same book, that exact same book. No other books, but that exact same book. So I put the book right back where I got it from. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it here. Um, Till next time, ancestor of carrying race and Lyran race, line of Judah.